In the vast expanse of the Alaskan wilderness, amidst towering mountains and dense forests, Tony Waldrop embarked on a hunting trip that would forever alter the course of his life. An experienced outdoorsman and survivalist, Waldrop ventured into the unforgiving terrain, unaware of the extraordinary challenge that awaited him. It was the year 1979, a time of gnarly mustaches, disco fever, and the wild spirit of adventure. Tony, an American hunter with a heart as big as the great outdoors, found himself alone, facing the untamed majesty of nature. On a seemingly ordinary day, Waldrop became separated from his hunting group. The unforgiving Alaskan wilderness, with its unpredictable weather and rugged terrain, had swallowed him whole, leaving him stranded and alone. Without adequate food, water, or shelter, Waldrop faced a daunting task of survival. The first challenge Waldrop faced was the harsh Alaskan climate. The temperature plummeted below freezing, and the biting wind whipped through the snow-covered landscape. Waldrop's light clothing offered little protection from the elements, and his body shivered uncontrollably. Waldrop was very careful to stay warm, as he knew that hypothermia was a serious risk in the Alaskan wilderness. He made sure to build fires and insulate his shelter. He also ate warm food and drank plenty of fluids to help stay warm. Driven by an unwavering will to survive, Waldrop constructed a makeshift shelter from the abundant resources of the forest. He gathered branches and leaves, carefully weaving them together to create a refuge from the harsh elements. His shelter provided a sense of security, a place where he could rest and recuperate his strength. Hunger gnawed at Waldrop's stomach as he ventured through the wilderness. His meager supplies had dwindled, and he had no way to replenish them. Waldrop's survival instincts kicked in, and he began foraging for edible plants and berries. He also set traps for small animals, using his knowledge of the local wildlife to capture his prey. Fishing was one of the most important ways that Waldrop was able to survive in the wilderness. He was very skilled at fishing, and was able to catch enough fish to keep himself alive. He used a makeshift fishing rod and bait made from berries and worms. Fish provided him with a valuable source of protein and calories. They also helped to keep him hydrated, as he drank water from the streams where he caught the fish. The icy water provided a temporary reprieve, but the constant struggle for water remained a constant challenge. Waldrop was very careful to purify all of the water he drank, as he knew that drinking contaminated water could make him very sick. He purified this water by boiling. He also filtered water through sand, gravel, and cloth, and he had a small amount of chlorine tablets available. He made sure to stay hydrated, as it was important to replace the fluids he lost through sweat and exercise. Waldrop had several encounters with bears, both black bears and grizzly bears. He also saw wolves on several occasions, and he even had a close encounter with a pack of wolves one night. Waldrop was able to avoid being attacked by these animals by being aware of his surroundings and taking precautions. He made noise whenever he was moving through the woods, and he kept a close eye on his surroundings for signs of predators. He also used a fire to keep the animals away at night. One night, Waldrop was awakened by the sounds of wolves howling nearby. He quickly built a larger fire and made as much noise as possible. The wolves eventually retreated, but Waldrop was shaken by the experience. As the days turned into weeks, Waldrop's physical and mental fortitude were tested to their limits. Loneliness gnawed at his spirit, and the isolation weighed heavily on his mind. He yearned for human companionship, for the warmth of a shared campfire, and the comfort of familiar voices. Waldrop's determination never wavered. He maintained a meticulous record of his time in the wilderness, keeping a journal that documented his experiences and his ongoing struggle for survival. This record served as a testament to his resilience, a tangible proof of his unwavering spirit. After 27 harrowing days, Waldrop's ordeal finally came to an end. A group of hunters stumbled upon his shelter, their surprise turning to relief as they discovered the man who had defied the odds. They provided him with food, warmth, and medical attention, bringing him back to the safety of civilization.